Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking Hayden's. I'm Car Boot Chris. I'm a full-time reseller, mainly utilizing eBay to sell on, but I do operate on other platforms. Trying to get more onto Vinted. I actually have a new Vinted manager, aka Belle, which I'm not sure she's happy about, but that's her new job title. Anyway, listen, guys, I hope you're all well. I thought we'd do another lunchtime live, have a little chat for an hour and then get back to work. I've got my lunch here. I've actually got my lunch here. I've got a brew. I've got 3 sugar-free biscuits. Not fat-free, mind you, but... And I've got the remains of last night's Chinese in the form of prawn crackers. That is my lunch for today. So I'm going to be munching my way through that. I hope you're all well. Cookie's milling about by my feet. What are you doing, Cooks? We've been out for walks. What else do you want? What more do you want in life? Eh? Sporting my mug, which Tam and Belle sent me for Secret Santa. Or not so Secret Santa, actually. So we'll be doing about an hour. I'm not going to say what you can expect from this live other than a bit of company for the next 60 minutes. That's about it, really. There's no agenda. I've got nothing specific to talk about. I'm not really selling it very well. I'm not convincing you to stay, but whatever. You know, if you want to hang about for an hour, that's great. Let's have a look and see. I need to do a better job of selling this. People are going to leave in their hordes. Tori's in. Tori's been really busy of late. I know she's been dead busy at work. Got a day off, so come watch this. Excellent. Day off, that's a rarity, eh? Loving the cake stand idea. Oh, yes, I put it as a trailer for today. If any of you haven't watched the 60-second tip cake stand idea, then I've put it out as a 60-second video, which is actually 2.5 minutes long. Or 2 minutes long. But the advice is 60 seconds. That's the point. Moaning mental. Kitan's in. Hi, Kitan. We've got the Tap Peddler, Derek, and the Monkey Thrifter. Thank you. A big shout to Peter. He's going to send me, remember that vintage projector that I showed you on a video? It's down here. I'm not getting it out. It's massive. But it's missing its slide tray. And apparently Peter's got a couple spare. So what are the chances? He's going to send me one completely gratis, aka free. Wow, thank you very much. That's going to add a great bit of value to that projector. So thank you. I look forward to receiving that. Tom Beresford is here. Ali Evans, hi Ellie, and Oliver Ian. All right, Steve. Steve has made a purchase off me this week too, so shout out to little Steve. And another person here. Oh, there's AMPR before we crack on. Afternoon to you. Mike Calpin's just made a purchase of me as well. So thank you very much, Mike. Mike's a big Mike and his missus are Disney fans, Marvel fans, and yeah, Mike's made a purchase off me. A fantastic. I'm surprised I've still even got it. It's a Mickey Mouse plush, but he's dressed in Pluto pajamas, and they are super cute. They've even got little slippers on him. I can't believe I've still got that, but Mike snapped it up and bought it off me. So thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Appreciate you supporting our business. And getting a bargain to boot. So cheers. Babs is here as well. Hello, everybody. Babs at the Attic, vintage and collectibles. Left-handed is here as well. Hi all. Stacey Rogers. I watched the Payne Brothers Pancake Day thing the other day. I don't like pancakes, so you might ask yourself, why was I watching it? But I was just watching it, you know, for a bit of entertainment. I can't stand pancakes. Does anyone else in the chat hate pancakes? I do. I can eat them, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to like drop down dead. And I've tried some American pancakes when I've been in the States. Sometimes Belle has pancakes breakfast, you know, when we go to the American diner that's near us. And I do try them. And I'm like, that's okay for a mouthful. But after a mouthful, I'm like, nah, I don't want all that. I don't want all that pancake. Santa's in the house, getting prepped from the North Pole. Oh, well, I tell you what, I've drunk half my brew. I've not even dipped a biscuit yet. I'm going to dip a biscuit. You can't beat a bit of dunking. I'll have to swap hands for this. It's a chocolate chip, sugar-free biscuit. That's a doorbell. Oh, shit. 1 minute, guys. All right. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, I wasn't expecting much. Parcel. I'll open it in a minute. I don't even know what it is. Obviously, I've not opened it. Duh. Santa loves cookies. Don't know if he's into the sugar-free ones, mine. Oh, I'm worn out. 3 flights of stairs. And the dog barking her head off. It's the only thing she barks at, really. She goes nuts when the doorbell goes. Oh, Antoinette, afternoon. Oh, I am worn out. I'm out of shape. Chop, chop. Afternoon to you. Bang, bang, duck. Jesus, I need to have a heart attack. No problem, Chris. You might get it during the... Oh, that could be from the monkey thrifter. I'll have a look in a minute. Oh, my word. Steve Jackson. Hi, Steve. Don't forget, guys, movie chats tonight, 7:15, I think. Or is it 7? I can never tell. You change it every other week. But movie chats is on tonight. We need to get some more support down to the movie chats. Come on, go support these guys doing their best there. My eBay gum sales are matching my eBay and Etsy sales today. eBay gum. Don't use that, Derek, please. Sampling my voice and putting it over videos. I only like the ones that are made fresh, not the pre-packed ones. Chris Tyler's in. Hi, Chris. Pancakes. Instant diabetes. The Dave's in. Hi, YouTube land. I'll take this opportunity when Chris is. He's shameless plugging. Don't forget to subscribe to Movie Chats after the Tap Peddler. I've already plugged for you, for God's sake. That's 2. You're not allowed more than 2. Those stairs will only get more tiring as you get older. I know I'm feeling it already, to be honest, Santa. It's not good. You need to start to job with Cookie instead of walks. Jog, you mean, or jog, as in run? The Dave's working in the background but listening, enjoying. Yeah, no problem, the Dave. No problem. That's great. I'm gonna have another biscuit. This is my lunch for today. Let's open this. Well, it's come via Hermes and in post. So I reckon this is going to be the Monkey Thrifter, because I can't think of anything else that I've got coming in the post. Where's my rubbish thing? Yeah. It's long. I'm guessing it's the tray thing. Either that or it's a sex toy wrapped up. Either way, we're on to a winner. Let's get it open. There we go. I'm going to save this bubble wrap. If this is yours, Pete, I'm going to save it. Next time I send something to you, I'm going to use it again. Save the planet and all that. Oh, that's a lot of bubble wrap. There it is. Nicely cushioned in between 2 little things. And that is the tray. Hopefully, that is the right tray. It's got the right brand on it. I'll give that a whirl in a bit, Peter. It looks like it fits. I'll try it in a bit. I'll save that for another package. Waste not, want not. Oh, a little bit of plastic. I wonder if something has come off it. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. All looks okay. Can't see anything. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He sent it for free, so that's good of him to send that. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'm chatting on to myself. How have your sales been? Mine are abysmal. Yesterday was belting. I did well over £200 yesterday. It was a good day. Today's been a bit quieter. But I did have a good day yesterday. John Fletcher says, hi all. Watch out, guys. I got a fake email to my phone. Oh, there's so many fake emails. I mean, all I have to do is look in my junk folder and it's filled with spam, fake emails, phishing emails. Very annoying. Oh, Haggis Lover's in. Haggis Lover is in. Good day yesterday as well. 2 today and 1 on eBid. Now then, the title of today's lunch hour chat was, how are your sales doing in compared to 2021? Because we're only 4 weeks away, aren't we, from the end of this financial year. So we should be able to start getting a sort of a grasp on whether we are going to be beating last year's sales, not doing as well, or maybe about the same. So I'd be interested to hear how you're all doing. Obviously, when we talk about are we our figures and are we going to beat last year, that's probably not just going to be all about eBay. That's going to be your total income for your reselling business. Your total profits. I'm not just talking about eBay here. I'm talking about your total business projections and all that shit. I'll tell you mine. I'm not going to give you my figures. I don't share figures. It's just not my thing. I think it's private. So I'll share certain things, but I won't say exactly what I'm earning on a day-to-day basis. That's for my information. But I will tell you this, that at the moment, with 4 weeks left to go, I reckon I'm not going to have as high a turnover as last year. But surprisingly, I think I might have made more profit than last year, even though my turnover wasn't as high. So make of that what you will. I guess the bottom line, the profit line, I think it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I think I'm going to beat it. Turnover is going to be less, which is let's see what everyone's saying. That's my thing anyway. I put a poll out on YouTube. I'll have a look at it, but I only did it this morning, so it's probably not got that many responses. I'll have a look at it. I'll let you know where the general population is at, but I'll give you the full update on Monday night's show. Space Invader says, always getting fake phone calls from HMRC. So yeah, bloody idiots, these people. Endless Treasures in, good afternoon. Here we go. Tap Peddler says, I predict not as good, to be honest. Was a good year last year, and this year has been poor so far. Are you I mean, when you say this year's been poor so far, are you working on financial years April to April, or are you working on calendar years? Because some people do different. I'm talking, me personally, I work in April to April, so I'm coming to the end of this year. So I can kind of see that I very much doubt, unless somebody like buys something for a couple of grand, which I don't have, I'm not going to hit the turnover that I did in 2021, 2020, 2021, compared to 21, 22. But it does look like profit is going to be more, slightly more. Tori says, I'm 6K down from last year. Turnover, Tori, or profit? Compared to last year, it's quite bad for Catan. It says, I'm down 1K for 90 days. Oh, I'm well down on my 90 days. Well down. Total. Gross. I'm down on my total. I'm down on my total, but profit is not so bad. Endless Treasure, we are 7K down from last year, but don't forget we had a big sale, yeah, because of COVID. Yeah, people being at home, shopping from home and stuff. I'm down about 3K. Haggis Love, a better January, did 18% more than February, but then that's thanks to the other site that they've been using. Okay. February last year. Okay. The Gentleman Marketeer. New name. Welcome to the chat. Hi, Chris. I'm having an epic year so far. I decided to concentrate on one niche and only one platform, eBay. Okay. So would you like to share what your niche is? You don't have to, but always interesting to hear what people niche down in. You know, some people do books, some people just do like media or games or clothing. Let us know. Let us know a bit more, because as far as I'm aware, you're new to the chat anyway. But it's good that you're doing well. My turnover is down roughly about 30% from the last year. That's quite a big down, isn't it? I guess depending on what kind of numbers you're working on. But 30% is a lot. Danny B says, "What kind of profit are you talking about, Chris? Please tell." No, I don't go into those kind of numbers, Danny. No, that's for my information. Space Invader profit is also down, but then I have gone from full time to part time since Feb. Gone into, well, that makes sense then, doesn't it? Really, that makes sense. Gentleman Marketeer says men's clothing and shoes. Okay, that's good. Interesting to know. Tori said she's not worried because it's a side hustle. It's always good, isn't it, when you've got a full-time job and eBay's a side hustle. I think it's always good that. I think there's a level of, you know, security, and if it helps pay for life's luxuries or pays a few bills, that's what I always used to do when I was part-time and I had a full-time job. It was great. I used to put it away, I put my profits away, and it went in a holiday fund, you know, all over the world, done lots of holidays. It's paid for us to go to Barbados. It paid for us to go to the States a couple of times, various holidays. It was like a holiday fund for me when I was part-time, and my full-time wage was my full-time wage. So, you know, that is nice when you've got that option. Just gone full-time, have been able to give up the rat race. That's great. Good news. Antoinette says 2020-21 was great, but I think that was absolutely due to the pandemic. Absolutely. Over 20% down. My financial year is April to April. All right. Thank you for the update there, Antoinette. Yeah, 100%. The pandemic sort of really blew our sales into weird places, didn't it? During the pandemic, I'll say this, during lockdown 1, so if you remember the first lockdown we had, where everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? What am I going to do? Where am I going to buy my clothes from? Where am I going to buy my toys from? Where am I going to get the presents for everyone from? I know, let's go to eBay. It went mental. Lockdown 1 was mental. And I think if you work out the dates, so that was March. It was about the middle of March, wasn't it? Middle of March 2020. So that was just the back end of financial year 1920, but most of that went into the financial year that we're comparing to, which is 2020, 2021. So you've got lockdown 1 included in those figures. So that's really going to skew your figures. So if I were you, I wouldn't feel too bad if you're a bit down on 2020, 2021, because that will include most of lockdown 1 and all of 2 and 3. lockdown 1 was crazy. I hit numbers, and I think most of us did. I hit numbers in lockdown 1 that I've never hit before, and I've never hit afterwards. The sales I was doing were, never seen before for me anyway. Tommy's in. Hi, Tommy. 90-day compared to last year, same time, up almost 30K. Wow, that's mental. Well done. I niched down as well, mostly high-end running shoes. That's a real niche, isn't it? Do you source most of yours, Tommy, from thrift stores, or do you have other contacts that you can bring stuff in? Chop Chop says, just finished my first year full-time, harder than I thought, made half of what I earned working for the council, but a lot happier. Yeah, no, I totally feel you there. Totally get you. We all need to earn more due to energy bills that will be taken. I know, yeah. I'm not looking forward to seeing those bills. Really not. Hi, Z. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Petrol's mental. Katan's just mentioning it here. Petrol is mental at the moment. £1.50 I filled up on the other day. Never been that bad, has it? £1.50. Oh. My eyes have gone a bit blurry. Hang on a minute. I think it's because of the lights. These lights here go bang right in my eyes. Jigsaw sales. You know what? I didn't have many jigsaws, but I sold them all. I didn't have many. I only really deal in the sealed ones, which obviously you don't see that often. Endless Treasure says we hit 18K on the 90 days in lockdown time. Yeah, I wasn't far away from that myself. It was crazy at one point. Barry Brown, afternoon to you. Welcome to the chat. New name. I learned it all from Z. I don't buy petrol, but I saw 164 here yesterday. Wow, that's high. Do you think people will start doing eBay to support increase in bills and also getting rid of stuff at car boots? Maybe, Peter. It could also go the opposite way. I mean, when times are hard, people turn to the secondhand market, don't they? That's for sure. That's a fact. Also, like you say, people might want to sell some of the surplus stuff to raise some cash. But at the same time, who knows? It could go the other way. Maybe people will be like, you know what? Can't afford those luxuries at the moment. So, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. I can't call it. We're just going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Just purchased heating oil. Back in March, it was £345. Just paid 700. Wow. Double the price of oil. Craziness. Tommy says sourcing thrift stores for a living would be very hard. Need a good mix here to survive. Yeah. I would have thought so. Yeah. Be tough to get that amount of quality, like running trainers or whatever it is that you sell at thrift stores. So I assume you've got other contacts. Z says, I still can't get our eBay buzzing. Thankfully, the shop is getting customers and the toy fairs have been an eye-opener. Yeah, I think those toy fairs are great, Z. Such a captive audience. And people, I think I said to you anyway, in messages and stuff, people obviously go to these events with money on, cash on the hip, ready to spend. Because I'm the same. When I've been to the Comic Cons, it's like a day out. And you expect, you know what, I'm going to pick up some stuff today because I'm at the Comic-Con and I want to buy some stuff to remember it by, find some unusual things for my collection. And what a better place than, you know, a room full of stalls selling stuff that you're collecting. I love it. I love going to them, and I always spend money at them. Always spend money. More so than, say, if I just went in a shop and saw something. It's like the atmosphere sort of convinces you to part with your cash. Diesel is 157 in my town, but I can't drive anyway. I'm sure the bus fares will go up. Hi, Rosie. Gentleman Marketeer says, I believe consistency is key. I list 15 items every day for the last 4 months. This seems to give me 10 sales each day. It does get boring, not like treasure hunting. Listing's boring, isn't it? Some people love it, but I just find listing so boring. Yesterday, even, you know what? Yesterday, I had a really good day on eBay. But it was weird because I just couldn't motivate myself to get my listings done. I did like half a dozen listings and it was a slog. I was just in one of them moods where, you know what, I just could not get going. But luckily, it didn't really affect my eBay. I was selling, kept getting notifications all day long. It's weird. But today I'm a bit better. I've listed photographs this morning. I've done like 12 photos this morning. You know, those movie photos I put on Instagram, I've listed those apart from the Jurassic Parks. I've not put those on yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, I've listed those this morning. Didn't take me long, and I'll crack on this afternoon. So I'll probably hit about 20 listings by the time today's done. Everything's going to go up. Yeah, I agree. I hope not, Kitan. I hope not. Really do. Z says we're off to Stafford next week. Yeah, people go to spend totally, Chris. Excited to shop. Yeah, I am. Yeah. A lot of impulse buys, I think, as well at Comic Cons and stuff, because, you know, you see things that, you know, you think to yourself, oh, I might not see one of them again. Or, you know, the only way I'm going to get one of those is if I go online and I've got to wait a week to get it. You know, that kind of thing. So a lot of impulse buys. Tommy says, do you have Hocker on Cloud Brooks there? Never heard of any of those, Tommy. Hocker and On Cloud, if you can find them in decent condition, they sell in a day for $70 to $100 per pair. I'm probably not as well up as some people are on brands of trainers, but I've not heard of those. I'm sure somebody will have. I'll try and remember them though. Right. Hocker, On Cloud, Brooks. Just sold something. Oh, I've sold Foyle's War complete collection of DVDs. Remember I picked up at the house clearance, for £1, the Foyle's War DVD collection. I've just sold that for $29.99. So that's all right. That's a nice little sale. We had a good day the other day and we had forgotten to add any listings for schedules. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Charlie's popped in. New name, possibly. Welcome, Charlie, if you are new. Thanks for commenting. Listing 50 a day. Wow. What kind of stuff, Charlie, do you sell and list? Is it stuff that's easy, like media and stuff where you can just scan it in, or, you know, what's your trick there? 50 a day. Don't think I've ever in my entire life listed 50 items in a day. I'm going to be honest with you. Z says, I've had Brooks trainers before, but never seen Hocker or On Cloud. I'll keep my eye. I'll probably never ever see them, Tommy and Z. but I'll try and remember. Danny says we do have those brands here. Monkey Thrift is having a couple of days sourcing in the charity shops on the East Coast. Oh, that sounds nice. Barry says, I know of Hocker and Brooks, but not on cloud. Shabba's in. Hi, Shabba. Welcome. Afternoon to you. You don't have to tell me you're going, Kitan. You can just go. I'll never know. It's not like I can telepathically see into your camera and see where you've disappeared to. Thanks for keeping us updated. Hi, Lee. Morning. Running shoes are not often for sale secondhand from what I've seen. 50 a day, I don't have that in me. Well, it depends. I guess if you're doing media like CDs and DVDs, stuff like that, I guess you could rack up quite a high number. But even with media, and say you don't even put anything really in your description, you just scan, beat, gone, whatever. I guess even with media, 50 would kill you. What do people do? Bin them? I don't know. I think people run them into the ground, and when they get a hole in them and stuff, they just chuck them. Ugh. I'm not going to eat these on stream because too noisy. I'll finish this one. There you go. You enjoyed that. The last 3 weeks, the same sales every weekend, and Monday is always decent day. Other days, 30 to 60 pound sales. Do you think eBay is setting up? It could be something in it. I think we've all said that we believe that eBay throttles our sales at certain levels depending on a number of factors. But I think a lot of us have found that we kind of reach a ceiling depending on how many items you list a day, the total value of listings, and then you tend to reach a ceiling that it's very hard to break through unless you really break through your listing sort of numbers. So I don't know. It's all just theory, isn't it? It's all hogwash, probably. Hi, Philip. Chris said he's working his way through a job lot of vinyl records. Not really done records before. I rarely do records. I have sold a couple. Rarely do them. Kent Daigle, Coldwater Creek, Gloria Vanderbilt, Old Navy, all gold, forget about shoes. That's Kent's opinion. Yeah, Asics, is a popular running shoe here. And Z says the same. Probably people use their running shoes until they are knackered. We're a bit tight here in the UK, I think. I don't think we do have a throwaway culture, but I don't think it's quite as bad as the States where people, swap out things a lot easier. I think we're a lot tighter, especially in the north. I mean, I know I don't live in the north anymore, but I'm from the north and I'm pretty tight when I want to be. When I am very, very generous in some circumstances, but tight in other circumstances. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean. I'm not explaining it. You know. Gentleman says, I know someone listing 250 pieces of clothing each day with 3 staff. I mean, even with 3 staff, that's impressive, isn't it? Especially with clothing. Yeah, that's pretty good. Derek says Etsy and eBay are both dead for me last few days, so I predict it's an overall trend for the type of stuff I sell. Possibly. All my sales have been coming through in a couple of hours window in the evening. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Been listing every day as normal. Anyone know of any car boots still on this Sunday in the Northwest? Need to get out. Shabba, have you joined my... I still have a Facebook group, North Car Boots, Tabletops, Jumble Trails in the Northwest, Manchester and the Northwest. It's got nearly 10,000 people on that group. And I still run and admin it because I have a similar one that I set up down here in Devon and Cornwall for people to share car boot sale events and stuff like that. The one in Cornwall's got about 3,500 people on it now. So I run the 2 groups. So if you're not in that group, Shabba, you need to join it. I think I've seen plenty of events up in the Northwest, in Manchester area and stuff. Plenty of boot sales and stuff going on. Tabletops. I've seen some tabletops and stuff being advertised. Still money in media, but you've got to, you've just got to sell loads of it, haven't you? Hashtag frugal. My closest boot fair is 64 miles away and I don't drive. Oh, that's a bugger. Frugal, yes. I think that is probably a good word. Chris says, Derek, do you end things and sell similar on Etsy like eBay? I'll let Derek answer that one. Space Invader, when I used to do brand new clothing, I could do 30 to 40 a day using stock photos. Wish I could go back to them days, made a lot of money back then. That's a lot, isn't it? Never done 40 listings in a day. Get too bored. I get distracted. You know what? I do about 5 listings and I get distracted to something else. I get distracted very easily. Forgot about that, Chris. We'll check it out. Yeah, check it out. There's loads. There is loads. I'll bring it up on my phone. That's the Devon and Cornwall. Manchester and Northwest. So that's what it looks like if you're looking for it. What? Sorry. Manchester and Northwest car boot sales, jumble trails, and tabletops. There's 9,400 members on that group. Everyone shares stuff. What's coming up? Mania's Mega Market and Indoor Car Boot. That's been advertised. There's a tabletop sale on Sunday. Brinnington area. Brinnington. That's not far from where we used to live. At Brinnington Park, tabletop sale or something. There's another one there. Sunday, 6th of March, tabletop sale, West End Community Centre in Venice, St. Burnley. I don't even know where that is. Indoor car boot sale. I've been to this one. The MHA indoor car boot sale. Sunday, 6th of March in Wythenshawe. I've had some good buys at that boot sale. But there you go anyway. If you're in the Manchester or Northwest area, you can join the group if you want. If you're in the Devon and Cornwall area, I have a very similar group that I set up as soon as I moved down here to sort of mirror the Manchester one. Devon and Cornwall car boot sales, tabletops and jumble trail sales. I've got 3,400 people in this one, all sharing events in Devon and Cornwall. I'm going to be, hopefully, depending on weather, there's a couple of events on this weekend I'm going to go to, a couple of boot sales. Fingers crossed weather's all right. Tap Peddlers just had a sale. Shabba isn't Bolton and Blackburn on. That's a point. Yeah, could be. Haggis Lover says, I list it 3 times during the day to reduce fatigue and boredom. Interesting. Chris Tyler said he's joined Vinted, put some t-shirts on. More views on there than eBay, but no sales yet. Stacey Rogers says, what's the Cornwall one called? Chris struggled to find boot sales. Stacey, it's called, bring it back up for you. That's what it looks like if you want to find it. But if you search Devon and Cornwall car boot sales and you see that image, that's it. Devon and Cornwall car boot sales, tabletops and jumble trails. People share stuff all day. The Dave says, appreciate the live streams, keeps me sane. Oh, thank you, the Dave. Appreciate it. Keeps me sane as well, to be honest with you. It's a lonely world, isn't it? As a reseller, it can get pretty lonely. I need the hang on a minute, this would be good. Hang on. Is there a daydream? Reseller. It's a very, very lonely place. So thanks for your company. It keeps us all sane. There we go. In fact, we could put some background music on, couldn't we? Put Feeding the Ducks on. Feeding the Ducks, everybody. Let's get ready for the duck race on Monday night. Rude, another new name. Welcome to the live. Sales are slow for me and not getting many views on eBay. Frustrating at the moment. Yeah, you just got to keep plugging away, keep going, keep listing, keep changing things up, keep editing listings, keep bringing stuff up, your old listing, relisting it, shake it up a bit, do the okie dokie, and you should be all right. And don't forget promoted listings. You've got to really you've got to play the game. If you don't play the game, you can't win. Going to add that to Facebook page. No problem, the Dave, no problem. Jessica's Dumpster Girls. Hi, everyone. Can't stay long. Well, welcome anyway. Welcome. Good afternoon. Where are you in the world, Jessica? Good to know. Let me know. Return request. So I'm on a -15 for the Space Invader. Vinted has a big future. It's clearance. It's a clearance online shop, but still a lot of items with full price. Yeah. I like Vinted as a platform. I like it. It's quite user friendly. I've got a Vinted shop on there that Belle's in charge of. I've been buying in some stuff specifically for Vinted, for the Vinted market, that will never see the light of day on eBay. because I do think that it's a bit of a different audience on there. I do have some stuff cross-listed on both platforms, but I have got some stuff in specifically for Vinted. True. It is true. eBay definitely need to up their game and keep us, and sellers and buyers, they need to up their game because they have more and more competition. Gary says, afternoon, Chris, and chat. Afternoon to you, Gary. Welcome. Moon music, yeah. I did today as well. My promotion ended today. I've started another one. Jessica is in California. California, very nice. Very nice indeed. Went to California on our honeymoon. We did San Francisco. Well, we actually did Vegas first. We went to Vegas, and then we went to San Francisco, and then we went to LA, and then we went to San Diego. San Francisco is so expensive. Cost of living in San Francisco, crazy. But I mean, we loved all the places we went to. We loved all the places, but there was something about San Diego that we really enjoyed and we really liked. I can't put my finger on it. I can't say for this specific reason, but there was something about San Diego. I'm not sure what it was, but I'd go back there. Keep listing, stay positive, don't let slow days get to you, and always list. You'll see the rewards eventually. Totally agree. Totally agree. Good words. You will get them eventually, yeah. Never tried that one, Peter. No, I've heard about it, but I never used it. Catan says our boot sale started from Wednesday. Didn't go to that one, but then got notifications to say they were full. Should have gone. Well. I love it, me. When the car boots are on and it's a nice sunny day, that's when I love a boot sale. I mean, I love boot sales at any time, but I find it hard to sort of in the winter, because there's still boot sales on in winter down here. But I find it hard to bother going to them because it's just so cold and wet and windy, and can't be arsed with them. I should be, really. I should go. Well, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. Tap Peddler, that's the same trip I did when researching for San Andreas back in the day. San Francisco, Vegas, and LA was a great trip. Oh, you missed San Diego off there. San Diego. If you didn't go to San Diego, you really did miss out. I love it there. My dentist bill was 950 quid yesterday, so I'm in a 24-hour list mode. Wow. That's a big bill. I assume you're private on that, Haggis Lover. It's easy to ignore a few days, but now it's been months. My 90-day has more than halved. Yeah, it's been bad. What have I lost? I've probably lost about 30% on my 90-day total since Christmas. But then if you look at what that 90 days entails, the Christmas period previously and stuff in November and that, you're probably bound to be down anyway. San Diego has the best weather in the country. Really, Tommy? It was such a nice place. I liked it there. And I don't know why. Whether it was the vibe, the feeling, the nice weather. And because the weather was great when we were in San Diego. And what time of year did we go? We went in like October. late September, early October. That was the sort of time we went. Obviously, Vegas was boiling. Vegas was like 100 degrees. It was, sweating my tits off in Vegas. And then we went up to San Francisco, and it wasn't cold, but it was a bit chilly. There was a bit of a chill in the air, and LA was warm, as you would expect it to be, and then San Diego was hot. Stacey, how do the car boots down south in Devon compare to Manchester? There's not much in it really. Like price-wise, that people charging, what do people charge at boot sales? It's all very much similar, very similar. I'd say there's very little in it really, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't say there's a lot of difference. Boot sale's a boot sale. It's freezing outside and I can't be asked going to the shed for shipping. Hi Tracy, did you go to San Diego Zoo? It's my favorite and the beaches are fantastic. We went to the beach, Tracy, but we didn't make it to the zoo. We were only there 3 days. I think if we'd have had one more day, we'd have done the zoo, because obviously it's one of the best zoos in the world, isn't it? But we didn't make it to the zoo. We did like the Gaslight district or whatever, and we did loads of thrift stores, and we did the beach. What else did we do? We went to the stadium. Can't remember what else we did. I would have liked 1 or 2 more days in San Diego. It was the end of our trip, so I think we only had like 3 days there or something. 3 days I think we had. Mr. Teach says my 90 days are always lower at this time of year. And YouTube also drops out by around 40% until May. What you mean YouTube? What, views? Income and stuff? Tat Doctor's in. Hi Chris in the gang, listening in the background. Chris just sent a link to your messenger for my group if anyone in the UK is interested in enjoying the mood music. Okay, I'll take a look in a bit. Cheers for the link. Oh, don't know. Okay. Can't put it in at the moment in the thing. Or can I? I'll have to do it. Hang on a minute. Oh, the online car boot, yeah. Hang on a sec. Let me copy it. Does someone want to put Ian's link in? Share. Or I'll have to go to YouTube on here, won't I? I'll put it in, don't worry, I'll put it in. Balls. Your channel, where's my video that I'm on now? This one. Here we go. I'll put the link in here, and I'll put the link in. Here we go. Why is it not letting me copy link? There we go. There, try that one. Yeah. Don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. Yes, please, guys. Don't forget. At least give us a thumbs up. If you're not subbed, make sure you hit the sub button, because we do multiple lives in a week, and the best way to make sure you don't miss a live is to hit that subscribe button and the bell and the ding dong bell. Gaslight District is fun. Yeah, it's nice around there. I liked how you could also rent the electric scooters and whiz around the Gaslight District. It was great. We'll never do that in the UK. It's so annoying, because this insurance issue that we all have with these scooters. But you can just pick up the... Is it called Bird? I think it was called Bird. the app Bird. You get this app, and if you find a scooter on the street, people just abandon them on the street corners. And if there's one abandoned and it's free, like it's got the green light or whatever it is on it, you get the app, you hire the scooter, it unlocks it for you, and you can whiz off. You pay for your time on the scooter, and you can whiz around San Diego on it. And then when you're done, you just abandon it on the street corner, and on the app, you unlock it and finish your time. It's brilliant. I wish we'd do stuff like that in the UK, but we're so up our asses on, oh, you got to be insured. I mean, I know that's me from a cop point of view, but it's a fucking scooter. I think it'd be great in like Manchester city centre, you know, to have a proper scheme where you could rent the scooters. People will probably slate me now and say, oh yeah, but then somebody gets run over and then someone hits my car. And yeah, but it was good. It worked very well in San Diego. I thought the whole thing was great. Sales are poor, David says. Getting a sale every two. Keep going, keep listing. That's what you got to keep doing. Revenue on eBay as advertised on YouTube. Revenue on YouTube as advertisers pay less. There's been car boots available all throughout the winter, Tom. If I'm willing to sort of travel out to them, but when it's a cold day, I can't be bothered. But there's more opening. There's been a couple open. There's a couple opening in March. There's one at weekend. You know, back to your standard boot sales. So I'll be going to those. And then by April, they'll all be open, I think. Finally, boot sales are open again. In Cambridge, when I go past the inner city, they have the scooters. I think it's good, me. I think it's good, and especially if you're going to start promoting. Oh, I've just seen we're nearly at the hour. Especially if you're going to start promoting sort of not using your car in city centres and stuff, they need to bring schemes like that in. Just ordered my new telescope. So when that comes, there will be less time for doing listings. I'm noticing the sunrise is early here, so I'm gearing myself up for a trip down. Just layer up and turn the car heating on. Bold Fine says, what a slow start to the month. Bring on the car boots. Thanks, Chris, and for those that have joined the group. No worries, Ian. I just noticed, Ian, when I went on it, I'm not even on that group. I thought I was in it. I need to probably join it then, don't I? Right, we've come up to the hour. We've got 71 people in. It's a shame to let you all go, but we've all got to do some work this afternoon. I'm going to eat my prawn crackers, and then I'm going to crack on. That's a good link. I'm going to get something listed. I don't know what yet, but I'll dig something out from somewhere. I didn't offer free postage on everything, David. I just did it on t-shirts, but I saw zero difference. I mean, there may have been a difference, but it was negligible. So I think last week I actually put the postage back on the t-shirts, and I'm still selling t-shirts. So it don't really matter as far as I can tell. I think you've just got to do the free postage really on the competitive items like media and games and CDs. I think you probably have to do the free postage on that just to be competitive. But no, I put all the postages back on. I have toyed with like taking postage off everything and just doing free postage, but I'm not sure I'm ready to do that yet. Oh, I was going to say, didn't want I? Nobody even reminded me quick before we finish. I did that poll this morning about how everyone's sales are doing compared to the previous financial year. I'll give you an update, and then I'll give you a final update on Monday night as to what everyone has said. So I put out a message and I said 4 weeks to go to try and beat the last financial year's turnover or profit. It's going to be very close for me. I may actually beat profit, but not turnover. That's what I said to you before. How are you likely to fare? So here we go. We've had 32 votes so far, just this morning. So most people, so 28% have said a lot worse than 2021, 2021. 9% said they're slightly down on the last year. 19% said roughly the same. 19% said slightly better than the 2021. And 25% have actually said they're way up on 2021. So it's either one or the other. I mean, 28% have said they're a lot worse and 25% have said they're way up. So I guess it all depends what kind of stuff you sell, how active you are, etc., etc. See you again soon, Mike. Thank you. Cheers, Tracy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the live. Bye, everybody. Good time of year for T-shirts. T-shirts picking up now, yeah. T-shirts sell all year round. I've not really seen major differences, but... Jane says, we have that rent-a-scooter system where I live. They are abandoned all over the pavements everywhere. That's a bit like what it was like in San Diego, Jane. It was every street corner had scooters just abandoned, but it was very useful. I thought it was a brilliant way to try and keep people sort of moving about the city. They do the bike thing in London. London's totally different to the rest of the country. Hi, Anthony. Hi, and it's going to be a bye straight away. Thanks, Rosie. Cheers, and Ali, and the Tap Peddler. Right, we'll see you all. Bye, Chris. Bye, the Monkey Thrifter. Right, everyone, we are done for today. If you want to visit any of my social stuff or my eBay store over here, Movie Fusion. I do have an offer on at the moment on my eBay store. If you buy one item, you can get a second item at 50% off. So that's not a bad offer. So go and have a look if you want. And then we've got Facebook, Instagram. That's got all my links on it there. That's my website. Just got link. It's a link site basically with stuff on it, and Twitter if you really want. We're done. So I just need to find the outro. We'll see on the next one. I might do another lunchtime live tomorrow, you know, because they're quite good fun, aren't they? It's good to have a little chat. See you later, folks. Take care. Happy sales, everyone. See ya.